going on, YouTube? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift, and we are back with another dope video. I'm going to show you what I picked up at the thrift stores today. Haven't done a video in a while. I'm still waiting to get a camera. Hopefully I'll be getting a camera soon because yard sales are about to be over. So let's get right into the video. And if you guys like this type of content, please thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, tell all your peoples about Rock. And don't forget to share with your friends. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so I do believe that this was, I don't remember where this was at. This was the Goodwill. I spent $5.25. I think I picked this up at a different store. I'm actually going to try this game out. It's called Dead Space 3. The discs are in like perfect condition. I usually don't pick them up unless they're in good shape. So the only thing I got at this store was this. I still don't know if I'm going to give it to my kids or not, if I'm just going to keep it. Or keep it to list it. So it's in really good shape. It's a small. It's not going to fit them anyway. This is going to be too small for them. So that's actually a good thing because I believe that this is like a brand new sweater. It might not have worked out too well with the first person that bought it. I don't see. It's constructed really well. Like Polo makes their stuff like champion, like really, you know, with the reinforcements on the sides. Like you can see how it's got the double layer on the side, you know, like maybe not a double layer, but how they have it all sewn in. Like it's not a double layer, but it's definitely authentic. Tags all look good, but you can't really see the pony too well, but it is there. Actually got a little string loose on there. How does the pony look? Does it look real? Pony looks a little suspect, don't it? It's all good. It does look a little. Pretty sure it's authentic. I think that they would make it out of, you know, not really good material. It's a pretty cool camo. Anyway, about $35 to $40 for that. I paid $5. It appears to be like new, so I'm not going to sell it new, but I'll probably sell it like new. So, still not a bad pickup. No, I don't think this is all. I didn't give in to spending money, so I didn't buy watches. They brought some watches out. They had a bunch of Atari games. A lot of the Atari games are really not worth that much. Like even the Mario one, there was a ton of them. But they're just not worth that much by themselves, and they wanted way too much. They wanted like $60 for all of them. Like they were asking like $6 a piece for an Atari game. Like, come on. That's ridiculous. But it is what it is, and I don't make the rules. Spent $40 there, so that's like $45 total. $46. $47 if you count the. I like to keep my receipts. I like to keep them together. A lot of places will give you 2 receipts. Not sure if you need them both to do your taxes, but I always keep them both. I always keep them together. So this is a Harris Tweed. It is a Land's End, which is a pretty good brand. There's the label. Be on the lookout for that Harris Tweed. It's got a really, really small, like not really small, but there's the Land's End. Land's End is actually a really good brand. It's like J. Crew. It's actually not too bad. So this is a really nice. It's a really nice color. It's going to get cold soon, so I'm probably still going to get $50 for this. I paid $8 for it. It's a little high. A little more than I like to pay for sport coats, but like I try to get them really cheap, but if you want good ones, I mean, if you want to make 50 or more, you have to spend up a little bit. So, here's the hole. It's really small. I think there's only one. There's a hole right there. It's not that bad. I mean, with the color of this jacket, the white from the inside, from the lining, it just kind of blends in with it, so you really can't see it. So I can just kind of explain that explain that in the description, that it's really not that noticeable, and it should sell just fine. There's no other flaws. There's nothing else wrong with it. It doesn't smell. It's all gravy, baby. All right, so it's gonna be a pretty quick video. It's not gonna be very long. Today, as soon as I walked into. This was, I think this was the Salvation Army. As soon as I walked in, it was like Pladao. It was Patagonia all day. I believe, I'm not sure if this is a vintage one, but this thing is in perfect condition. It's a women's, really, really nice. I don't know. I think these are like called like chinchillas or something, or I don't know if that's LL Bean, if that's Patagonia. I think they're called like chinchillas, something like that. But it's in really, really good condition. It's like there's no stains, there's no, you know, it's basically flawless. So I should get a decent amount for that. Because of the condition, I'll probably get at least 60 bucks, maybe more, maybe 70. So we'll see. But you got to pick them up. They're really good. Got a lot of socks today. I just seen a bunch of new socks, and they were all like Nike and Adidas. They were all really good brands, so I just picked them up. And so there's the other part. Was that was the Salvation Army. So I spent 16 bucks. Not a whole lot of money today. That's a good thing. I made a decent amount of sales, so I kind of covered it anyway. So I'm not really complaining. I did pretty well. Gonna have to move this stuff. I got a couple golf clubs today. I've seen these before, these golf clubs, but today I'd spent up a little bit on them. I think one of these sold for like $19. I usually only pick audiobooks up when they're David Allen. I don't know who it is. It was the only one that was new, so I grabbed it. I think it was $3. A little more than I would like to spend. I'd rather pick them up for $1, but Robert Talbot is also another good brand. If you can find these ones, the best of class, that's what they look like. They'll be different styles, but that's a newer tag too. So I'll probably get about 20 or 25 for this, maybe a little bit more. It's actually skinny. It's a skinnier style, so I paid $3 for it. I know I'll get more than 20. It's in good shape. There's no stains. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. I know this is a large. It's a UNLV. It's a vintage champion. That's the vintage tag. It even has the tag coming off the side right there. But I don't know if is it reversible. I mean, I guess if you wanted to wear the white side, you could. There's actually a stain on the other side, on the white side. But if you're not going to wear it on that side, you know, who cares? I'll probably keep it. It's a large. Yeah, why not? Sun's out, guns out, right? Why not? Oh yeah, I've actually picked one of these belts up before. This is a soda bottle, whatever, beer bottle, beer cap, whatever you want to call them. It's just a twist cap belt. It's got the seat buckle. It's actually, who's it made by? It says enter. That's funny. That's cool. I don't believe the one I found before said that. It says opener. And then you can use that to open up your bottles. I never noticed that. That's awesome. So this is a cool belt. It actually, you can size it a little bit and make it a little bit smaller. It'll actually go from, I guess, from there. So you can actually, I'll have to put the measurements in. But I think I got like 20 or 30 bucks for the last one. I don't remember. I only paid $2 for it. But be on the lookout for these. They do sell. I think the last one I had took a little while to sell. But still, it was really cool. That's why I picked it up. It's just dope. Just cool to show you. I did pick up another Hurricane. I did go to this barn sale. I went to this barn sale. Did I say that right? I don't know if I did or not. But I got another one. This is a Zephyr. This is a Zephyr hat. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure if this is vintage because I think that this company is still making clothing. Somebody's creeping down the steps. Who goes there? I don't know. Well, anyway, it's pretty dope hat. It's got a nice script on it. It's got the Miami in the back. These ones don't go for too much. Probably like 25 for that. I think I paid $1 for this hat. I only paid $1. That's probably the reason why I picked it up. Some of the places like Community Aid, they're really like losing their minds with prices. Salvation Army, it's like, oh my god. I got that one from a different Salvation Army where the hats are still really cheap. So it'll change. It'll definitely change. It always does. So, you know, you just got to get used to that. And I found a pair of Hokas today. I'm going to clean these tonight and get these listed. A lot of work. Never stop working. I did pay up for these. I paid $10 for these, but These are, which ones are these? These are the Hoka, the Bondi 6. You can use, whenever you find Hokas, you got to look on the tongue, because it can be, it'll say Hoka 1-1, but then right here it'll tell you what, yeah, I just gave you guys all the finger, my bad. But here it tells you right there what it is. It's Bondi 6. There's different ones, I forget. See, now my mind is drawing a blank. I can't think. But I'm gonna clean these up pretty good. I'm not really too concerned about the soles, but that's all gonna come off. It always does. I usually just use a brush and some soap, and I put some spray and wash in it. I just get a plastic tub. I spray some spray and wash. I have this other stuff. It's like, as long as it's not bleach, any kind of clean, like OxyClean, I just put it all in a bowl, mix it up with hot water, get a nice little brush. Usually a rag works better than a brush, because you can really scrub with a rag. It's, for some reason, brushes, they just don't work as well as using just a regular dish rag, especially for like the flat rubber on like Converse and some of the Nike skateboards, the ones that have the flat rubber. You got a really squeaky, and they make a squeaky sound when you clean them, but that's the best way to do it. So, but those sell for a lot. They sell, I couldn't believe it when I looked them up, what they were selling for used. They're selling for like $70, $80. So $10 was definitely worth it. If they would have only been like a $20 or $30 sale, maybe even $40, anything under $40, I wouldn't have paid $10 for. You can do it, but then you got to ship them. It's just not worth it. So I found these old Levi's today. They're orange tab. I don't know what year the orange tabs are from. I'm not sure if they're 80s, maybe early 90s. But these are definitely older. They got the long tag still hanging off. They're just in really good shape. That's why I picked them up. They don't have an old zipper. I think they actually have the Levi's zipper. Is it YKK? Yeah, they have the Levi's zipper. But they're still orange tab. They're still vintage. Somewhere along the line, Levi's took their YKK zippers and started creating their own zippers. So sometime within that time, yeah, because I'm always looking for Levi's. I'm always looking for the Big E. Whenever you see them and they have a Big E on them, you need to inspect them a little bit more. Some of them are the Levi's Vintage Company or the LVCs. They're not worth as much. They're still worth $100 or a little less. You can usually get anywhere from $50, $70, $80, you know, a decent amount. But if you find the real vintage ones, I found one pair, I think they were from the 50s or 60s, somewhere in between 50 and 60. They had an old zipper, I think it was a gripper zipper, and they were really old. They had the Big E, and they were red line. The red line is the selvage. The selvage is the inside. I mean, this is like a story for another day, but I can tell you a little bit about the Levi's. You want to look for, it'll have the reinforcement on the inside. It won't look like that. It'll have like the two sides, but then there'll be the white stitching with the little red dotted lines going down them. That's red line. Some other jeans also do selvage, but they're the Levi's that you want to find. And they're the ones that are worth a lot of money because they're old and people want them. And they're just a part of history. Levi's is a really old company. They're over 100 years old. So here's another game. Looks really cool. I think I'm going to give this a try. This is actually a RPG game that I've never heard of, and I might actually like it. So, I mean, the disc is in perfect condition. If I don't like it, I can... Well, no, it's not. That was the other one, the other game. It looks really cool. Like, I like this anime stuff to a point. I don't really care for most of the anime, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how the armor and where. I like dungeon crawling a little bit and RPG. I like crap like that. So we'll see. I'll give it a shot. And I got lots of socks. Okay, One World is a good brand. It's not a great brand, but it's a decent brand to pick up. It does sell. Sometimes they sell fast. Sometimes they don't. I think a lot of the things that I'm listing, as I get better at listing and creating my drafts and creating my listings, I have more experience now. I noticed that a lot of my stuff is selling a lot faster, selling right away, because I'm using Sizely to do my measurements, and Sizely is an app you can get on your phone. I've talked about it before. or not on your phone, on your computer, on your desktop, that will create like drafts. Let me show you right here. I'm on Sizely right now. It will create these. They'll look like that. And then you have all your measurements right here, and then there's a ton of drafts depending on the whatever, what do you call it? I was gonna say prescription. Depending on what your subscription is, I think I have like the Pro, where I can do like a several hundred a month, because I use them for all of my clothing, and I list a lot. So I mean, that's the only way to get ahead to make money. So that's what they look like. There's a t-shirt, and there's other ones, but we can get into that another day. If you guys want to talk about it, leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and maybe I'll post a video about Sizely. I think I already have one. You can check out my other videos. But anyway, one of the main reasons why I picked this shirt up in the first place, it's actually a big size. I wasn't looking at the size. It's a large. It's not really big, but it's brand new with tags. How much are they new? $40 new. So I could probably get about $25 for this. I think it was like $4 something. I think I paid $5 for it. So not a big score. I may be able to get a little bit more for it. It is nice. It's got that high-low type of hem. So I think the rest was just lots of socks. Nike, Adidas. So I'm going to go through my drawer and get rid of a lot of the ones. I think they were $1.50, and I just got a ton of socks. And oh, isn't it just adorable? That's quacktastic. Okay, my bad. I know I had told you guys that I had picked up these golf clubs. These are actually practice swing clubs. Whenever you see these clubs with hinges on them, do a little bit of research on them. A little bit of research. Man, I can't talk today. I'm so tired. That's what it is. I've been up all day, obviously. So this is called, I believe that is Medicus. If I'm butchering that, my apologies. But this is a 5-iron. So I'm not really sure what the 5-iron is worth. I don't know if it's worth more or less. But I did pick up a driver. This is a driver. This is one. This also is the same thing, same brand, Medicus. It is, it's a 12. I guess I don't know what that stands for, if that's 12-inch or what it is. It's got a couple little scratches on it, but these are just for like practice. I guess if you don't hold it right, it doesn't stay. So if you don't swing, it falls. So I can understand where the technology comes from. Well, not the technology, but the idea, so that you get better at your swing. I did pay up for these. I did pay $10 a piece for them, but this club alone sells for about $80 to $90, which is a really good turnover. Really, really good. I seen them selling together, so I believe I'm going to put these two together maybe, or maybe sell them separate. I'm not sure. But I'm going to see how well they sell together, and I'm going to compare, and if they sell better separate, I'll just sell them separate. So I'm going to go ahead and get these listed tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I left that out. I forgot when I was getting my stuff together to take some more photos. I was going to do the Patagonia first, the Levi's jeans, and I'm going to do the clubs. I always list my high-end items, my better pickups. I list them first. That way I can get them active as soon as possible, because that will bring my capital back sooner in my pocket, so that I can go buy some more stuff. So thanks for watching. Peace out.